You know, our society is backwards, man. Black culture needs to change. It's messed up. Our country has been divided. We've been turning things upside down. We're pointing the finger at each other and not at the people responsible. We're sensitive to everything. We're programmed to whereas all we got to do is see an image and we react. We're destroying our country and listening to false narratives. All this started because of what? George Floyd. George Floyd, a man who was high as hell on fentanyl and whatever else, who resisted, who put himself on the floor, kicked himself through, where we waited. We didn't get body cam footage to show what was really going on, but we reacted. We started protests. We tore up the country. Black Lives Matter comes, makes things worse. People got harmed more in the protests of Black Lives Matter than police harmed the black people in the last 5-6 years. There was more people hurt in the Black Lives Matter protests than police hurting black people in the last 5 years. Then we move on to Jacob Blake, a man who had a knife, said he was going to go get a gun in front of his children, resists, has a warrant for his arrest, gets shot by the police. We tear up everything because we respond to a video. People start going crazy. Come to find out, he's a pedophile who was threatening the life of an officer. We got real issues in this country. And it's not racism. The issue in this country is not racism. The issue in this country is media. Lack of accountability on all parts. Lack of accountability on all parts. Lack of accountability for corrupt officers. Lack of accountability from the black community in response to black criminals being shot. Black criminals being shot. Okay? Not upstanding black citizens. No, black criminals being shot. We respond. Go in the house, please. We respond. We respond to a picture. We respond to a video without checking the facts. Yet, the same people that scream Black Lives Matter scream save our children, but will tear up the country over a pedophile. It ain't right. The media is the problem. Not just the media. Black leaders who speak out in favor of Black Lives Matter and promote the BS that's going on. When leaders come out and say it's okay to loot, it's okay to riot, it's okay to burn things down in our own communities. In our own communities. Come on, man. Problem that we got in America is American leaders. That's the problem. People who hold high positions, who own media stations, who own radio stations, who have an agenda. That's the problem. It's not the police. It's not even black people. It's not even criminals. It's the spin on things. That's the problem. Everybody thinks with their emotions instead of looking at facts. To where we're saying that even the dude last night or today, whoever it was, the white kid that was shooting people, He was shooting. If you watch the whole thing, I seen the whole clip. Dude gets hit with a skateboard in his head 2 times. Dude comes at him with a gun. He fires. He fires. But because he's white, we're saying he's a white supremacist. Let you get hit with a skateboard while you're holding a gun. And somebody come at you with a pistol, and you're in the middle of chaos, and tell me you ain't gonna fire off no shots. Yeah, we wait for Black Lives Matter to come out and say, you know, Black Lives Matter, we gotta tear shit up. Then it's okay. It's okay to do it because they said it's okay. But they don't tell you that 48 people were harmed during Black Lives Matter protests. Some lost their lives during protests, which is counterproductive in my opinion, because you're out there protesting for Black Lives Matter, and then Black lives don't matter in the middle of the protest. Shootouts happening in the middle of the protest. Black on black shootouts. Not white people shooting at black people, no. But they don't tell you none of that in the media. They don't tell you about the white people that are getting killed by police officers. They don't tell you that each time it's a criminal. It's a criminal. These aren't young, unarmed, upstanding citizens that are getting gunned down, bro. That's not the narrative that's being pushed. That's not the truth that's being put out. They're telling you that these violent, offensive pedophiles and criminals are just great people that didn't do nothing wrong, and the police just wanted to come and kill a black person. Do things need to change? Hell yeah. But it ain't just needs that the changes aren't just needed on the police. The changes are needed in our own communities. You know how many people were shot this year in the communities of black people, by black people? Do you know how many? Do you know how many white people were shot in white communities by white people? Do you know? Do you know how many people are getting away with murders? Do you know how many kids are being killed in all these different communities by black and white and brown? But you want to defund the police though, right? Because all the police are racist, right? People need to wake up, man. You need to wake up. Turn off the damn news station. Go out and talk to your neighbor. We got Facebook. Talk to people in these different communities. Talk to them and see if it's cops out there that's doing the killing. No, it's the civilians. It's the citizens of this country that are doing the killings. It's the citizens of this country that are causing civil unrest. Not the police. Not Trump. Not Biden. Not politicians. The people. The people have the power. We have the power. And we're using our power wrong. And you know what really is making me upset? What's really making me upset is that we're letting it happen. We're letting these people tear up the cities. We're letting it happen. Waiting on a savior to come. Waiting on a white knight. Waiting on a Batman. That ain't gonna happen. We all gotta stand together. There's more good citizens in this country than there is bad. They say that black people are the minority in this country. Yet, we're killing the shit out of people. Our own people. We fill up the prisons. Some people are locked up right now wrongly. There's black people behind bars right now that are wrongly convicted, that were good people. So that needs to change. The system needs to change. The government needs to change. Laws need to change. You want to curb all this violence and these riots and these protests that are going on right now? Then fix the fucking problem. Fix the problem. What's the problem? Well, people are wrongly convicted, wrongly arrested. Shut the door, please. People are wrongly convicted. People are profiled by some racist cops. So get the fucking racist cops out. Throw the racist cops away. The ones that you know are racist. The ones that you know are out here doing a bad job. Get them out. In the community, the bad people that are in your community. Call the police on them. Get them out. Tell them to go away. The crooked politicians, get them out. That's the problem. There's no accountability for nobody no more. We see a video clip and we fucking lose our minds. We go crazy. That's the problem. Nobody wants to address the real issues. Everybody wants to roll with their anger. Everybody wants to roll with their feelings and their emotions. Nobody wants to look at the facts. The facts is, most of the time when somebody gets killed by the police, they were doing something wrong. That's a fact. The fact is, the media keeps on putting black people on the news like we're victims. Like we're being oppressed. We ain't being oppressed. Are we being treated unfairly in some instances? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely. Definitely. In some instances, we get treated horribly. Fucking right. But is it enough to tear up the damn city and burn shit down? And then not even do it for the right reason? You're doing it because a pedophile got shot by the police 7 times and then giving his family $1 million fucking dollars? Come on, man. George Floyd gets a fucking gold casket? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is real shit going on out here? What is real shit going on out here? There's real people being killed by regular people. Not by the police. So, we got cities on fire right now. People out there burning shit down. Black Lives Matter being ran by a bunch of white people with white guilt. Then we want to blame Antifa. We have a scapegoat. Oh, it's not black. My bad. Don't know what happened. I ain't even using my internet. I'm using my regular data. But I know I'm being censored for the things that I talk about. They took down 3 of my videos so far. Somebody reported my videos and they got taken down, which is fine. But I ain't gonna stop trying to get this out. Change needs to happen. Change needs to happen. But it's not the change that you guys think. I don't think that black lives need to be put on a fucking pedestal. I don't think that the police need to be defunded. I think we need to protest the media. Boycott the media. Because they're the ones that got our cities on fire right now. They're the ones that got the cities on fire right now. If they would have reported things accurately, see, journalism is dead. People don't report the news no more in a truthful manner. They do it to get ratings. They do it to get views. They do it to get money. They don't tell you the truth. And then, on top of that, they've been bought out by these people that have an agenda to destroy our country. They want to destroy America. They want to destroy the freedoms that we enjoy here. They want to fuck shit up. That's what they want to do. And they're doing it. And we're letting them. We're letting them. We're letting this shit happen. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. That's the problem. We're all okay with it. But I'll tell you what. You know what we need to do, y'all? You know what we need to do? Every city needs to come together. The good people of the city that's tired of all of this shit. We need to come together. and put a stop to it. They say COVID, we ain't allowed to go outside of our houses and do anything. We're not allowed to meet up at church. We're not allowed to go and have a birthday party for our children. We're not allowed to do anything. We're not allowed to do anything. The only thing we're allowed to do is sit and watch the news and get angry at other people who are allowed to go out during COVID, who are allowed to go out and tear up our cities, allowed to go out and destroy the places that we would normally be able to gather. We need to come together and protest. Put a stop to it. There's so many more of us than there is of them. Now, I ain't calling for no civil war or nothing like that, but I'm calling for a stand to be made. I'm calling for a stand to be made. Maybe we need to go right in front of the places where media is broadcast and shut that shit down. Stand right in the way, 24 hours a day. Boycott the media. Stand in front of where media is putting out all of these lies. The radio stations that promote the bullshit. We need to go stand in front of there. Don't let nobody in or out. Don't let nobody in or out. Shut the shit down. They can they destroying cities. They destroying everything. Destroy some satellites. The dishes that they got to broadcast. Shut that down. It's never gonna stop. Unless we do something. Ain't nobody else doing nothing. Nobody else is doing nothing. We're standing by and letting our country be destroyed. Something gonna have to change, man. Something gotta change. We need to figure something out. If you with me, get at me. Let's formulate a plan. All over this country. We got to do something, because this shit's getting too far out of control. We got a problem with bad cops. Good cops stand with us against the bad cops. We got a problem with bad citizens. Good citizens stand with me against the bad citizens. We got a problem with media. Stand with me against the media. We got a problem with whatever, then stand with me against whatever. Let's do this, because I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. My kids ain't gonna be raising this. I'm not going for it. If you with me, then you with me. I'm working on a plan. We need to do it. In each state, formulate, come together in each state. Let's attack the real enemy, the media. They're the real enemy of the people. The media is the enemy of the people. That's who's the enemy. We need to attack the media in whatever way that we can. Straight up. I love y'all, man. I'm getting up off here right now. I'm upset at everything that I'm seeing. Attack the media. Defund the media. Boycott the media. Shut down the media. All right? If you guys haven't, please go over to my YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, my Instagram, because they've been censoring me. They literally took down 3 of my viral videos, the ones that got like millions of views. Took them down. Straight up. Told me next time that I'll be banned for 24 hours off of Facebook. So, yeah, they really don't like my truth. We need to come together. We need to put some money in a pot and do something. If you feel me, without me saying something to get myself banned. We need to do something. I love y'all. Peace.